pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Michaelis. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Nootbaar hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Jose Ramirez.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Nootbaar drop step going back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
2 down, bases empty. Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Soto working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Check swing he held up, and it's 1-1.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's
that one ran inside, almost got him. 2 outs, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Aaron Judge
3 balls,
on
1
deck
strike.
for the Yankees. Soto checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Judge went deep in his most recent game. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back here at Busch Stadium. And our pitcher tonight, Ryan Wu.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Wu with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Lars Nootbaar batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Wu went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game.
Yeah, not a lot of pitchers racking up complete games nowadays, so that last start of his really stands out for me. When you can eat innings like that, you take a big weight off your bullpen, and that's very valuable.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Harper takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis
Willson
Cardinals lineup.
Contreras.
A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Willson Contreras stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball for a strike. And that's
1 ball,
downstairs and
2
outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Cards are kept quiet through 1. On to the second from St. Louis on the show. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Harper. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Michaelis back to work. What a stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. Michaelis with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. On the corner for a strike.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
That is catcher, Yainer Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Yainer Diaz. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Michaelis, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2009. And that is out of play. Diaz with a homer in his last game.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. The wind of the pitch.
Count's full.
Jackson Merrill hitting on deck circle. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Second inning here. No score. On the ground. Slings it across, and the inning is over. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
Harper steps on first for the out. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Man at first with one gone. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Herrera matched a homer in his last game. Woo winds and deals. Foul ball there. And that one in the air center field. He's got it. And there's two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with two outs.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, two outs. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Outside, ball one. Two on, two outs. That one off the mark. 2-0. That catches the corner. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Arenado, the lead runner, out at second. Donovan at first, two out of the inning. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Victor Scott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So two down, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jackson Merrill. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Merrill with another scorching run of play lately. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, Brenton Doyle went deep in the ball game last night. Rips one to right. Lead runner holds up, They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now
That makes it a
batting,
15-game
second
hitting
baseman,
streak.
Jr.
And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ground ball. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Scott settles underneath it. Brings it in, and all the runners are tagging. The relay to second. Not in time. He's safe as a run
Now
scores.
batting, right fielder,
Well, he's always
Aaron
capable of
Judge.
losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. That one
Yep, that
outside.
ball went out.
And it's 1-0.
Well, don't count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Not
3
close
balls,
with that one.
no strike.
And that's ball 3.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat, all breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4
Now
pitches for the
batting, the
walk,
first
and that
baseman,
last one
Bryce Harper.
didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
2 outs, bases full. So here is Bryce Harper. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That's inside.
ball.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cardinals 1. Let's check out some notable
Leading
Cy
off
Young
for the
candidates so
Cardinals,
far this year.
Second baseman, Otto Lopez.
In the air on the infield. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Right fielder.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Grounded out
Nootbaar.
his first time up. Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Contreras
Willson
now. He was a
Contreras.
strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul out of play. Contreras with some impressive production lately. And a big swing and a miss.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That's outside, and that's ball one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cardinals 1. Back here in St. Louis, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Francisco Lindor. Swinging a foul straight back.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too
Now
good of a
batting,
pitch to hit right there.
catcher,
You have to
Ronald
expand the
Diaz.
zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz. He's 0 for 1. Here goes the runner. Pitch
Ball, that's
misses.
off the plate.
Throw, save. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Base knock center field. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score easily. The throw to second is offline.
Oh, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jackson Merrill stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still
Now
drive
batting,
you absolutely crazy.
Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Going back. Hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing
Now
around
batting,
right there.
second
Put a pretty good
baseman,
swing on that
John
one as he
Jr.
drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Miles Michaelis won't go any further tonight, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here's a
for
new
the
pitcher from the pen,
Cardinals.
Ryan Fernandez.
Number
He doesn't get a lot of
64.
strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Smash to the left side. 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
This one in the air. Contreras under it, and he's got it, and that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, the Yankees 4 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back as we
Leading
take a
off
check
for the
of the current
Cardinals,
standings.
Designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
A changeup missing, and that is ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out to short, Lindor. Zips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the
Arenado.
defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. An
Now
0-2
batting,
count, you feel like
catcher,
you've got a lot of plate to cover,
Willson
and you don't want to
Contreras.
strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, left fielder,
Brendan Donovan now at the plate, and he's already singled in this game. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. To the right side, Chisholm. That ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4. The Yankees 4 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Fernandez back to work. That one missed. Activity in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton appears to be getting loose. Sewald also getting ready. That one fouled off. Soto was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Just missed.
2-1.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
That's a ball.
That one misses. 1-0. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering is fouled back. Harper recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is gone. His 67th home run of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 6-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. In the air, right side. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now up
off
for
the
St. Louis.
Cardinals,
Mason
the
Wynn.
shortstop, Mason Wynn.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Merrill makes the grab, one away.
And on the mound, you know confidence
batting,
has to be pretty
center
high with
fielder,
all of the swings and
Victor
misses.
Scott the
He's had them
second.
eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. He popped out his first time. Just
Outside.
missed. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Just
that's outside.
missed.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Line drive and foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that is that. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new
Now
pitcher,
pitching
Ian
for the
Hamilton.
Cardinals.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep
Number
the score right
71.
where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Jackson
Leading
Merrill
off for the
stepping in
Yankees.
now for the
Center
Yankees.
fielder, Jackson Merrill.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Paul Sewald up and loosening in the pen. Thompson, a left-hander, also throwing. Next
2-0.
pitch, not close, up high. That's towards center. Scott under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Here's the left fielder, Brenton Doyle. He's one of the best players in the game. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm
And
Jr.
up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Runner on the go. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Now the 0-1. Runner goes again. Safe
No
at
ball,
second
two
with a
strikes.
stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Gonna count
One
one
ball,
and two.
2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First and second, 1 out. Jose Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 2. 2-0.
And
That's
another ball. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And now it's Juan Soto.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Called strike right there.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Bases loaded, one away. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering is downstairs.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch. I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where.
That smash towards center. Scott puts it away. All three runners tagging up. He's in on the sac fly. It's 7-1.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
It's Aaron Judge now.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Smoked on the ground a second. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Yankees 7 and the Cardinals 1. Well, we go bottom six. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Harper takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Here comes Willson Contreras, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one the other way, and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Has grounded out a couple of times. Fastball for a strike. There's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
This to third, Ramirez. They take the force out, inning over. The Cards leave one. They're down 7-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Sewald.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on to pitch so far this year.
34.
Clearly a very relied upon arm in this bullpen.
Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one.
Bryce Harper.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
So a man aboard, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Donovan pulls that one down. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away.
Catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that one is lifted in the air. Lopez makes the grab, throw to second, and they got him. Double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 7 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Strike two.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Gets it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Win in the box again. Takes a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to third. A sliding stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Sewald back to work. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, left fielder,
Brenton Doyle stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That clips a corner. Seawald, a 6'3" righty, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. To third, not in time. He's safe, and it's second and third with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Not even close there, and that's ball 1. That one lifted to left. Squeezes it. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 8-1.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Ramirez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's an 8-run lead.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto, the next to hit. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now 1-2.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That misses, and now 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Draws the walk there. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. My partner known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness.
In your career.
I can't even believe. I can't. I win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
The Judge takes a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And ball 1 to Judge. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark
for the
as we
Cardinals,
check out the current
center
playoff
fielder,
picture.
Victor Scott II.
On the ground, right side, and that one handled. On the run, throw to
he's
first.
out.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, Otto.
Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike at 95.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. One out, base is empty. Stays alive.
Nope. Outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Once you get the
Now
ball by
batting,
the pitcher,
right
there's a
fielder,
lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
At the plate, Lars Nootbaar.
Ball, that's out.
Just missed. And it gets by him. Still manages a throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, first baseman, Willson.
One down.
Contreras.
Willson Contreras now up to the plate. Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen.
Now pitching for
New
New
pitcher
York,
on now, Jose
number
Buto.
70.
Well, he's a big-time
Jose
strikeout
Buto.
guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Just
Nope. Ball
missed.
1.
Second and third, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Aye.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right
Foul.
side, and that's just foul. Got him. That's the second out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher,
Now
it really
batting,
allows you to
the
start
designated
expanding the
hitter,
zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that
Burleson.
plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up
Ball 1.
committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2 to count.
Caught him looking for the K.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits the fence. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Into the outfield, base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9.
Picks himself up an RBI.
Catcher,
Pretty tough for the
Diamond
infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Paul Sewald won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
New
for
arm
the
on the mound for the
Cardinals.
Cardinals, Cade Smith.
Number
He's been hit pretty
36.
hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Yainer Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nootbaar hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Brenton Doyle.
And the batter now, Brenton Doyle.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the ninth. Fought off foul. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 10 and the Cardinals 1. Last chance for the
Leading
home
off
team.
for the
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado.
Baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Pitch misses outside. And that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
On the ground to first, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So a man at first. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
To second for 1, and it's over his head. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. Fouled off to the right. And a foul ball. Arenado on second. Herrera on at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips for 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
So it's their last chance in this one. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Just missed. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.